What's up YouTube? It's me Jess and I'm an opera singer. Today's video is another sponsored video and this sponsor asked me to do a performance analysis on BLACKPINK's song Lovesick Girls. Let's go.
버티는 거야. 어차피 떠나면 상처 조성이 채로 미워하게 될걸. 끝장을 보기 전 끝낼 순 없어. 이 아픔을 기다린 것처럼. 나마다 잠깐일지도 몰라. 우리 뭘 찾아서 헤매는 걸까. But I don't care. Do it over. 내 세상 속에 너만 있으면 돼.
Oh, nice. Oh, so cute. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna rewind, I promise. Wow, okay. Let me break down what I want to say into two sections. First, visuals. Loved at the very beginning, loved that hazy pink filter that they had on the scene where they were all in the car with the drop top down and it was like an outdoorsy feel. I don't know what it was about that, but I loved that hazy pink filter. It just looked really good. What else did I like? Oh my god, their fashion. I'm very, very into fashion and these girls' fashion sense is very fashion forward. I absolutely love the style that they have. It's really just dope. That's the best way I can put it. And I think that the overall video of what I've seen so far is visually very pleasing and it goes really well with their style and the way that they seem to express themselves with their fashion choices. I have to give, if they had a stylist for the set or if they have a stylist just in general, kudos to the stylist. Okay, now secondly, I want to talk about the overall sound. We haven't heard too much so far, but I can comment a little bit about what I've heard. And the first thing I want to say is this sound is a very pop sound, right? It's very much catered to radio distribution and just radio pop. And you can hear this within the production. The actual track is fairly simple. You can hear that in the simplistic harmonic progressions and also just the simplistic, let's say, melody. And this is great for what it needs to do, giving a very upbeat and pop style sound. Absolutely nothing wrong with this. Just very formulaic, let's say, to a pop sound. Now, the person who sponsored this video was so kind enough to tell me the names of each girl and who is singing at what time, because I don't know their names and I don't know who is who. So, based on what this person told me, the very first girl singing is Jennie or Jeannie. I'm sorry if I am mispronouncing this. I'm going to go with Jennie, Jennie. Jennie. So I really like Jennie's sound for the, let's say, the line that she is singing in the very beginning.
What can we say?
She has a very forward and nice bright sound. I'm curious to know what her sound would sound like up high because she has a little bit of twang to her sound, which is nice. Now, after she was done, there was a super cool drum transition into the second girl's part, who is Lisa. Now, that drum transition was cool because it gave a super forward drive to the next part, which was a rapping part. And that forward motion with the quick rhythmic pattern of the drum just was very fitting to transition into the rapping verse, because rapping, as we know, is a rapid rate at which you would just say speech. So just very fitting. Now, Lisa, I just love her vibe. I love her style, I love her look, and I'm very intrigued by just the way that she is kind of expressing herself through her rapping. I definitely need to listen to more, but I'm just very intrigued by her as a person and her sound. And there was something she was doing that was cool at the end of the first 2 bars that she rapped, and she gave this like very forward glottal grunt at the end of her bars, and it was just a cool stylistic effect. Let's just go back a little bit and keep watching.
다치고 망가져도 난 뭘 믿고 버티는 거야 어차피 떠나면 상처조성인 채로 미워하게 될걸 끝장을 보기 전 끝낼 순 없어 이 아픔을 기다린 것처럼 아마다 잠깐일지도 몰라 우리 뭘 찾아서 헤매는 걸까 But I don't care do it over and over 이 세상 속에 너만 있으면 돼 We are the Lovesick Girls 네 맘대로 내 사랑을 끝낼 순 없어 We are the Lovesick Girls 이 아픔 없이 나는 의미가 없어 But we were born to be loved
Nice.
Yeah we were born to
Nice.
be loved Yeah we were born to be loved
So cute.
But why we still looking for love
So cute.
No love letters, no X and O's, no love, never my exes, no
What?
diamond rings, that's set in stone. To the left, better left alone. Didn't wanna be a princess, I'm priceless. A prince not even on my list. Love is a drug that I quit. No doctor could help when I'm lost.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Okay. First, that choreo was so cute. It seemed actually fairly simple enough to learn. I used to dance for a really long time, long time ago. Oh my god. I should totally tell my sister, who's a choreographer, to teach me this choreo, add some more choreo, and then just do a Lovesick Girls choreo music video. Oh my god, that would be so fun. Side note. Okay. Now, I am surprised, I am surprised and impressed by the 2 girls who are rapping right now. Now, I remember I had not heard of BLACKPINK until they came out with that song with Selena Gomez. Before that, I literally had no idea who they were. And I remember I watched that video once, and I remember being very surprised and impressed by the 2 girls who are rapping. I know one is Lisa. I think the other one is Jennie. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember being surprised when hearing them for the first time. And I'm surprised now again too. And here's what happens in moments like this. When you see someone and you've never heard their voice before, your brain will automatically make up a sound that their voice should sound like to you in your head. And it will make up that sound based on a couple of factors, based on stereotypes, based on maybe whether you know someone with, let's say, the same background or the same, who is from the same culture as them or who is the same ethnicity as them, X, Y, and Z. Your brain will naturally just make up what it thinks their sound should sound like. And my brain did that when I first saw them. And it was even doing it again now because I hadn't heard the song in so long. And I didn't do an analysis on it, so I don't remember specifics of the song. But I'm again surprised because when your brain makes up a sound and then you hear something completely different, it's a surprise, right? It's almost like an intrusion on what your brain told you what their sound should sound like, which is totally false. But I love that unexpected surprise. It was really cool to just experience that again. Let's just rewind. There was a dope line, something about going to the left, that Lisa was talking about.
No love letters, no X and O's, no love, never my exes, no diamond rings, that's set in stone. To the left, better left alone. Didn't wanna be a princess, I'm priceless. A prince not even on my list. Love is a drug that I quit. No doctor could help when I'm lost.
Love this. Oh. I really liked what happened in this bridge. Not only with the visuals, because the visuals are doing something that's really cool, and I'll explain this at the end of the song. But the visuals right now are captivating a sadness within the song, and you heard this really cool chord change. I don't know if you saw it in my face, but I think it was a minor chord change that just gave an overall kind of sadness vibe to just this one little section, which is very fitting for not only the visuals but also the words. Let's go back and re-listen to that chord change and just, I guess, be in tune with your body to see if your body lets you know, oh, this is something different going on, and I should pay attention maybe a little bit differently to the words being said right now.
사랑은 slipping and falling, 사랑은 killing your darling. 아프다 아프면 또 탄탄해 네 겁없는 떨림. 들리지 않아 what you say. 이 아픔이 난 행복해. 나를 불쌍해 하는 네가 내 눈에 너 불쌍해. 네 맘대로 내 사랑을 끝낼 순 없어. We are the lovesick girls. 이 아픔 없이 난 아무 의미가 없어. Lovesick girls.
So cute. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. You know, even though this is like a super upbeat pop song, there was a super clear message in the lyrics, but as well as the visuals. And it's so interesting because it's a juxtaposed message. You have the juxtaposition of like this very happy vibe going on, and them singing in a happy tone, talking about being lovesick, but at the same time also talking about how sad they are from being so lovesick, sad enough to the point where they're numb from crying. And it's so interesting to hear, you know, these two messages kind of collide and become one message to say, hey, I feel this way about being lovesick, and this is like a happy vibe for what I feel, but deep down I also really feel this way, still looking for love. Job well done. Job well done on the message, job well done on the visuals, and just job well done on the music video. If you liked all that you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment down below if I should do more Blackpink. This is my first video by them, and I'm super curious to know what else they've got in their repertoire, because I know they have a huge fan base. So let me know in the comment section down below. Also, make sure you turn on that bell notification so you know every time I put up a video on YouTube and for when I go live. Lastly, if you'd like to see your favorite artist up and on my channel for a performance analysis, check out the description box below. I put a brand new link where you can sponsor your own video. If you didn't know, I have an extremely extensive list for requests, but if you sponsor your own video, that will put your video at the top of my priority list and get your favorite artist out on my channel quickly. So make sure you check that link down below. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!